under the astute leadership of Dr. Jaso Malejada. Good morning and welcome to this edition of the program, Education at Mayweek. Please stay tuned when we return. Education. Education stands for education. Education. With education, we can make a difference. Of course, we once again want to wholeheartedly welcome you to this edition of the program, Education at Mayweek. Education at Mayweek is aired on ELBC 99.9 every Wednesday. Of course, from the Ministry of Education. This is where we give you factual, accurate, and balanced information regarding the progress, activities, policies, and regulations from the Ministry of Education. My name is J. Maxine Bleaton, your usual producer and presenter of this program, Education at Mayweek. Good morning, and I hope you're having a wonderful time this morning. Invite your children and school administrators and all education stakeholders throughout the Republic of Liberia. Let's get the real information, the factual information, credible information. This is the platform. In today's edition of the program, my guest is the Deputy Minister of Instruction, Ministry of Education, Honorable Amos Ahmad Fode. He is my guest for today's edition of the program, and we'll be looking at some education issues regarding graduation fees, operational permit, back to my classroom. We'll also be talking about the volunteer teachers and many other issues relating to education. Please tune your radio on a little bit louder for somebody to benefit. This is education, and education is everybody's business. Good morning and welcome to this edition of the program, Education at Mayweek. Let's bring you this one first. The Ministry of Education has launched Back to My Classroom, a national enrollment drive.
Back to My Classroom reduces crime rates in the community.
Back to My Classroom reduces the number of kids selling in the streets.
Back to My Classroom gives students the opportunity to reach their full potential.
Back to My Classroom makes you who you want to become tomorrow.
Back to My Classroom gives every child a chance to help their family, community, and their country.
The classroom makes every child happy.
The classroom makes you achieve your dreams.
The classroom is where every child belongs.
Back to My Classroom prepares a child for the future.
My classroom, my home.
My classroom, my future.
Join us. Let's go back to my classroom. Exclusively from KingsRecords.com. The Ministry of Education announces the latest digital platform registration for all volunteer teachers throughout the Republic of Liberia. This registration will help us find out all volunteer teachers in the Republic of Liberia appropriately. The registration will start from August 19 and end on August 31, 2024. All volunteer teachers are advised to bring their original certificates and degrees to be registered peacefully. All volunteer teachers must go to the administrative building in their various counties to do their registration. All volunteer teachers living in Mosurado County are advised to go to Voca Mission in Pinsville to do their registration, and at the William V. S. Tubman High School campus in Cinco, 12th Street to also do their registration. Make sure to be part of the ministry's database by registering now. This digital registration platform will also verify your information accurately. Join the Ministry of Education to complete your registration and verification process.
Are not learning. They can't read, they can't write. That's the elephant in the room that we need to address. We can't just heard, I think one of the speakers were here earlier, we heard kids in a building and we call it a school. Maybe we gave them food to eat, but their minds are empty. My team had to keep telling me, Minister, you got to stop crying. Because all I thought about was 10, 15 years from now. What are we producing? I can say yes, I was a product of a Catholic school. At the time, my parents, high school students, but they tried to make sure that their children were educated. But someone's ability to pay should not be the reason why we charge exorbitant fees. So some of the initiatives that I talk about, I heard some of the recommendations come about the leveling of fees. Criteria will be set. If you operate this setting school, your enrollment, the services you provide to the students before you charge fees. You can't just charge fees randomly. What services are you providing? Some of the schools don't have laboratories. Some of the schools don't have qualified teachers, but you have schools. Let's get real. Our nation's development is at stake. If we don't get it right in the next 6 years, I don't know what will become of us. So the fee collection, we will stay to it. We will not let sleeping dogs lie. Because it's not the information, you're not just getting this information. This information was provided last year. So if we're going to be held accountable as a ministry, as a government, we expect you all to be held accountable. And one of the things that I have done upon my ascendancy here is arrest this scholarship issue. My team will tell you, I don't play around reviewing that scholarship list. Scholarship is for scholars.
Yes. Thank you.
And it's transparent and it's going to become more transparent. So that's one of the great recommendations I've recorded. There's others that are recorded throughout, but I need us to understand this. Somebody talk about supervision. Supervision is not carried out effectively and fairly because people who are close, this, that, and the other, there's plenty of other businesses people can get involved in. But when you're in, today marks a significant gathering of minds and spirits dedicated to the noble cause of education, a cause that lies at the very heart of our national development and the future of our beloved country, Liberia. As we embark on the academic calendar for 2024-2025, I'm filled with optimism and excitement for the journey ahead. Your unwavering commitment to providing quality education, fostering moral values, and nurturing young minds is not only commendable, but indispensable to our shared vision of human capacity development. This year, our focus is on ensuring that our educational institutions operate smoothly and professionally, adhering to the highest standards of compliance with guidelines, procedures, regulations, and policies set forth by the Ministry of Education. We recognize that the challenges faced by private and faith-based schools are unique and diverse. Therefore, the Ministry of Education is committed to providing unwavering support and guidance in this endeavor. Our goal is to facilitate an educational ecosystem that is not only compliant, but also innovative, engaging, and conducive to holistic development of our students. Your role in this endeavor is crucial and cannot be overemphasized. And I'm confident that your dedication will lead to a seamless integration of these standards within our schools. In line with our priority programs and targets, we will introduce several initiatives aimed at enhancing the quality of education and ensuring that our academic calendar is effectively implemented. These initiatives will be designed to foster a collaborative environment where educators and administrators can share best practice, resources, and strategies for continuous improvement. Your participation in these initiatives is invaluable. Together, we can create a vibrant educational landscape that is responsive to the needs of our students and parents and align with the broader goals of national development. I encourage you to engage actively in discussions, provide suggestions, recommendations, and collaborate with your peers and the ministry to achieve our shared objectives. Furthermore, I am pleased to announce a significant policy change. We are reducing graduation fees for all successful students. No child who has met the academic requirements will be denied the opportunity to participate in graduation ceremonies. Every student who has passed deserves to celebrate their achievements, and no one should be left behind due to financial constraints. Education is a fundamental right and a cornerstone of our society. Every child must have access to quality education without barriers. As we continue to refine our education system and policies, let us uphold the higher standards of professionalism and excellence. Education is everybody's business, and together we can ensure that no child is left behind. As we move forward, let us be guided by a spirit of cooperation, innovation, and excellence. Let us inspire our students to dream big, work hard, and strive for greatness. Let us work together to build a brighter future for our nation through the power of education. Thank you for your dedication, your passion, and your commitment to the cause of education. I look forward to a productive and successful academic year marked by growth, development, outstanding achievements that will make us all proud to call ourselves practitioners in education. Welcome once again, and let us embark on this journey with enthusiasm, hope, and a shared vision for a brighter future. And in the words of our president, as we work, let's think the singular purpose. Love Liberia, build Liberia, and what else? Think Liberia. Today marks a pivotal moment in our nation's history as we officially launch the Enrollment Drive campaign, or I would say movement, which is a bold and decisive effort aimed at creating access to education in our nation. The campaign is not merely about increasing numbers, but about transforming lives and ensuring our nation's development and securing the future of our youth as we lay the foundation for a stronger and more prosperous Liberia. As you heard in the overview, our mission begins in 7 strategically choosing counties: Grand Bassa, River Sess, River G, Sino, Baku, Bomi, and Grenville, where we will work closely with local communities, civil society, traditional leaders, and educators. These partnerships are essential, ensuring that our efforts are tailored to the unique needs and aspirations of each community. To lead this important endeavor, we have appointed dedicated teams to each of the counties. These teams, in close collaboration with the county education officers and district education officers, will establish county-level committees. And these committees will spearhead the formation of the district steering committees, ensuring that our efforts are well coordinated, comprehensive, and community-driven. The first and foremost is information regarding compliance with graduation fees. We've established guidelines that was disseminated through our academic calendar, that we held stakeholders consultations, and we have maintained that graduation fees for public or government schools is 5,000 LD, and for private and faith-based schools is drove home in 100 West Street. Any school found in violation will be subjected to stringent penalties. These penalties will range from fines, revoking of operational permits, or closure. We're not missing words about that. As we heard from our Justice Minister, we must uphold the rule of law. We must uphold our policies that have been prescribed. The next thing is registration and resumption of school opening for the academic year 2024 and 2025. The registration process is ongoing. It commenced on August 1st through the 31st. Schools are set to begin to resume September 2nd, marking the beginning of a new promising academic year throughout the country. And we are informing the public, informing school operators, September 2nd is when school opens. We're setting up teams that will ensure the enforcement of this September 2nd school opening to be adhered to. Our annual public school registration fees are as follows. Early childhood, $3,500 Liberian dollars. Grades 1 through 6, $1,000 Liberian dollars. Grades 7 through 9, $2,000 Liberian dollars. Grades 10 through 12, $3,000 Liberian dollars. These fees are designed to ensure our education system remains accessible to all while providing the necessary resources for an enabling learning environment. The plan is to begin the assessment, and when we say assessment is the number of volunteer teachers quantifiably across the counties we do not currently have. So the assessment will do a listing of all volunteer teachers across the country by gender and by subjects. And once that is done, with the identification and listing is completed, the vetting of those teachers will commence. The idea here is to vet those through assessment to see their readiness and trainability for providing education delivery service in our schools. During the assessment tour, I had brief conversations. I sat in classrooms, observed instruction, and what I saw was heartbreaking. For some teachers could not pronounce, there were wrong vocabularies on the board. Making sure that we assess them and identify the ones that are trainable and provide opportunities for their strengthening and placing in the classroom is part of this plan. And the plan is that the assessment starts July 8th and ends July 31st. The recruitment and training, the target is 2,000 volunteer teachers in the system, and that process will commence August 1st and end the 30th. We will work with CSA once that is being completed to at least get about 970 of them on payroll, which will constitute 50% of them.
Exclusively from KingsRecords.com. The Ministry of Education announces the latest digital platform registration for all volunteer teachers throughout the Republic of Liberia. This registration will help us find out all volunteer teachers in the Republic of Liberia appropriately. The registration will start from August 19 and end on August 31, 2024. All volunteer teachers are advised to bring their original certificates and degrees to be registered peacefully. All volunteer teachers must go to the administrative building in their various counties to do their registration. All volunteer teachers living in Moserado County are advised to go to Voca Mission in Painesville to do their registration, and at the William V. S. Tubman High School campus in Cinco, 12th Street to also do their registration. Make sure to be part of the ministry's database by registering now. This digital registration platform will also verify your information accurately. Join the Ministry of Education to complete your registration and verification process. The Ministry of Education has launched Back to My Classroom, a national enrollment drive.
Back to My Classroom reduces crime rates in the community.
Back to My Classroom reduces the number of kids selling in the streets.
Back to My Classroom gives students the opportunity to reach their full potential.
Back to My Classroom makes you who you want to become tomorrow.
Back to My Classroom gives every child a chance to help their family, community, and their country.
The classroom makes every child happy.
The classroom makes you achieve your dreams.
The classroom is where every child belongs.
Back to My Classroom prepares a child for the future.
My classroom, my home.
My classroom, my future.
Join us. Let's go back to my classroom. All right. You've been listening to some latest updates from the Ministry of Education. I want to say bravo to the communication division for compiling these tips so that the public be knowledgeable of what is unfolding from the Ministry of Education. We are together. All right. Right now, we want to welcome you, Minister Fode. Good morning and welcome to Education at May Week.
Thank you, Mr. Blayton. It's a pleasure being here.
Okay. Firstly, today, we want to start with the graduation fees. You listen to the minister, and she gave a policy statement that if you overcharge, you will be fined, or your operational permit will be revoked, or the school will be closed down. You, as Deputy Minister for Instruction, you are responsible for 80% of the Ministry of Education. What's your take on this overcharging of graduation fees, especially by faith-based and private schools?
Well, thank you, Blayton. Let me just say this quickly for the record. Let's firstly look at school. What is a school? We want to define it in our own little way and according to how we understand it. We say school is both educational institution and building design to provide learning spaces, learning environment for the teaching of students under the direction of teachers. Then we ask ourselves, what is education? We will also say that education is the transmission of knowledge, skills, and character. Now back to the permit or the graduation fee, as you stated. Graduation fee was not only designed or pronounced by the Ministry of Education, but this was done through the collective effort of all of the citizens, meaning the parents, the teachers, the education stakeholders. And it was agreed upon that all government schools, public schools, pay the amount of 5,000 Liberian dollars for graduation. Then the faith-based schools and the private school pay the amount of 100 United States dollars. But it is confusing. I don't know where people will come and they try to challenge government. When we all met, we agree. Today, we are hearing that some of the private schools, the faith-based schools, are charging the amount of $250, $300. $150. And when we called to inquire, we were told that the students, they themselves are asking them to increase the fees. The parents are aware. So what we did in our own wisdom, we were able to invite the faith-based schools, the private schools, and they met us at the Ministry of Education. Unfortunately, when they were coming, having told them to bring along or to come along with the parents and the students, never then came up with the students, neither the parents. So the question to them, when we say $100 and you're telling us $250, $150, $300, is it true that the student, the one are telling you to carry the fees up? In my own mind, I don't think that was correct. And we told them that it was wrong. They will have to refund those funds that they received from these students. Until the student come out to say, yeah, we told them, even though government is saying $100, but we are saying we will pay $250 to our teachers, then we will be convinced. But up to present, no student have called. So the question I asked them, are you the one that graduating? Why you are so curious about increasing the fees that government say we should reduce all the Ministry of Education? So again, the minister said it. And I want to re-echo that we still remain at the point where we said students should pay graduation fee for private and faith-based school $100 United States dollars.
Not more than $100.
Not more than $100. And we are still calling the public school, especially the government public school.
$5,000.
We are telling you, we're sponsoring you, we're doing everything. We say, fine, we're paying you. And you say, no, what we are saying, we just said in the ministry, no.
That one, yeah, out.
That one, just forget it. The children say simple mistake, you out. We catch you doing that, oh man, your own agent is will dismiss you. Do not receive more than $5,000 Liberian dollar from our student in public school
for graduation fees.
That's what I want to say.
So what happened now to the private and faith-based?
The private school,
yeah.
You that are overcharging. Let me be clear with you. The Ministry of Education is not a courthouse, but it appears that we will summon you and we investigate you. When we find you guilty, we will revoke your permit.
Okay.
And then
what do you mean by revoke?
We will take the paper that we gave you. Let me say it the way
allow you to operate school.
To operate school in this country.
We'll take it from you.
We will take that paper from you, and when we take it from you, it means that we naked you. There's no way you can go to anybody for any assistance, and we read all the partners that are helping you to not do anything for that institution. Why you will not get any text to that school because you're trying to defy government.
Okay.
Please.
Tell one. The minister said that you will close the school down.
We will close it. The student will have to find them other places to go and go to school. Then your building will stay with you and see who you will keep. Except now you go in here and be injured to attend that institution, which of course I know is not possible.
So the minister, what would be your advice to the representatives, the senators and government officials who are relaxing yet? When we finish closing school now, the people that start closing our children's school now. The people that start closing out, you now, they will be calling you, your phone will not rest. What your advice to the leaders in the Senate, in the House of Representatives, and in government?
These are people with wisdom. We call them the House of Elders, right?
Yeah.
And I will not advise them, but I will suggest to them.
Yeah, what your suggestion?
My suggestion to them is to call on these schools,
like in that district or
in
country?
that district, to make sure that they live by what the Ministry of Education is saying. Because, remember, this country is tough when it comes to payment of salary. Right now, the government is struggling. The parents that are not working, even those that are working,
it's difficult.
It's difficult. That's how much more somebody will wear in the interior child rioting. If you have two of those students, you charge him $150. No, just say $150 yet. Yeah. Don't go. That would be $300 United States dollars. What do you expect that poor woman and that poor old man to get that amount from? And you're telling they are the same parents that are telling the money that government charge is too small. Please add another $50. Is that true? It's not true. Let me just say this. I've been in the field for the past 2 days. I sent one of my cousin daughter to a school she's supposed to be graduating. I will reserve the school name. The little carry the amount. He said, no, we were just at $30. The only $30 gave $130. What are you doing with the $30?
That's the question.
Why
So
you
when
doing
you take $30 over $100, you are violating the policy of the Ministry
policy.
of Education and will revoke a permit.
Who authorized you
Push
to
it down.
put $30? Who the $30 for? You cannot tell us.
Oh, okay. So, Minister, let's go to the next one. Operational permit.
The operational
What's your
permit.
take on operational permit?
The operational permit.
Yeah.
You know, there's a policy also for that. We charge according to the fee that you are charging your student.
Oh, your own fee.
Your own fee.
Uh-huh.
Because some of the people charging, like the private schools, the faith-based schools, some are charging $100. So if you were charging $100 per student
Per year.
yeah. It is the same $100 we're going to charge you for the permit fee.
For one student.
For one student.
Okay.
For the entire year. We are not going to say every student will pay that 100.
So if you get 200 students,
that
only
100
one student
money
you will give for your operational
so
permit.
it depends
For the whole year.
For the whole year, it depends the fees
They want
that you have.
easy.
Easy. So you like now you can go charge $2,000. When you say 2,000, you will pay $2,000 for your
Operational
permit fee or operation fee.
Okay.
That is clear.
Wow.
If you charge $500 Liberian dollar, that $500 Liberian dollar you will pay for the whole year.
Okay. So let's come to the next one. The volunteer teachers.
The volunteer teachers are better the conditions of the people. And these are people that in the classes are teaching our children. But in my mind, what brought about the volunteer teachers? What brought about volunteer? When we were in the field teaching, yeah, we are volunteer, but to what level, to what extent? But today, every school you went to, the volunteer dominate the employed teachers that are on the payroll. Okay. So we need to work on it. And what we are doing right now,
are you listening to the jingles?
We
started from the 19th.
Yes, not even that, but the CSA is in the field right now as I speak to you. All of the 15 counties coming on head count. You will agree with me that at the end of the head count, you will definitely get to know that these people they calling volunteers, people were there, but they just left and they taking the money, using it on their own. Nobody know where the teachers are. And for the place to remain empty, we have to bring somebody in to be assisted.
So education is just unique.
It's very unique.
They're not like other,
very unique. So those that are in the habit of sitting somewhere receiving government money and they're not in the classroom, at the end of the exercise, believe me,
we'll replace you.
We'll replace you. You can cry, you come down, we will replace you. I'm only calling our lawmaker because they will run there and we will tell them, Ella, we beg you. Forget about these people. They've been robbing government for the past 1 year, 2 years. And since indeed we have somebody in the classroom, we will now engage that payment to the volunteer teachers. And I can assure you that at the end of the exercise, you will get thousands of teachers that are on payroll, but you cannot see them. And we'll replace them with the people who are volunteering.
Okay, let's go to Back to My Classroom, the Roman drive by the Ministry of Education just recently, and the president, committed to the ministry that he will support the ministry 100%,
and even declaring education as an emergency.
Yeah.
So when somebody declare the president of this country, it means that we're getting more support. We're getting there.
Yeah.
So we want to encourage our parents in all of the counties, not only the 7 counties they mentioned, to make sure to implement this enrollment drive so that our children will be able to leave the street from selling in the street. And it's necessary that the Minister of Education came on air. Those are listening to it, please listen well. Let our children go to school. I just told you the definition of a school, what school is for. It's a place of learning. Again, I want to also call on the very proprietor of the private schools. You cannot go anywhere and just put building down, you call it school.
Okay.
That's another serious thing. If you came to the Ministry of Education and ask for a permit or we authorize you to operate in this country, we are telling you you're operating from this level to this level. That's an agreement between you and the Ministry of Education. But we have noticed that when we give you permit for a year to operate from nursery to 6th grade, at the end of the year, you come back to renew. If you want to elevate to another level, then of course we give you a permit from 7th grade to 12th grade. But unfortunately, they are not doing it. I understood that school that were operating up to 6th grade, they're going to 9th grade.
Oh,
Under what condition will be coming on you to find out why you went to 6th grade? Because we
okay.
told you that school is a place that designed to provide learning space and learning environment. And some of the places you go there, the school, there is no playground. They play just between houses, and you go open
No
school.
auditorium, no cafeteria, no teacher
cafeteria,
lounge.
no teacher room, no playground, no washroom. Then why you open a school?
Oh.
And then you call it a school. You need to stop that immediately. If we catch you,
Oh.
you will close that school for good.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
Close it.
enrollment drive. Let's get this one. The Ministry of Education has launched Back to My Classroom, a national enrollment drive.
Back to My Classroom reduces crime rates in the community.
Back to My Classroom reduces the number of kids selling in the streets.
Back to My Classroom gives students the opportunity to reach their full potential.
Back to My Classroom makes you who you want to become tomorrow.
Back to My Classroom gives every child a chance to help their family, community, and their country.
The classroom makes every child happy.
The classroom makes you achieve your dreams.
The classroom is where every child belongs.
Back to My Classroom prepares a child for the future.
My classroom, my home.
My classroom, my future.
Join us.
Let's go
Back to My Classroom.
Exclusively from KingsRecords.com.
The Ministry of Education announces the latest digital platform registration for all volunteer teachers throughout the Republic of Liberia. This registration will help us find out all volunteer teachers in the Republic of Liberia appropriately. The registration will start from August 19 and end on August 31, 2024. All volunteer teachers are advised to bring their original certificates and degrees to be registered peacefully. All volunteer teachers must go to the administrative building in their various counties to do their registration. All volunteer teachers living in Moserado County are advised to go to Vocal Mission in Pinsfield to do their registration, and at the William V.S. Tubman High School campus in Cinco, 12th Street to also do their registration. Make sure to be part of the ministry's database by registering now. This digital registration platform will also verify your information accurately. Join the Ministry of Education to complete your registration and verification process.
To make the difference for the nation.
Okay, with this now we'll open the line 0777 21 21 97. You can call and let us know what's your take on this May Week edition of the program. May Week Education at May Week. Of course, our guest here today is the Deputy Minister for Instruction, Honorable Amos Ahmad Fode. He's with me, and mine is J. Max Bleated together. Let's have a wonderful time here this morning on Education at May Week. Good morning, and let's take our first caller. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
This is Kuna Komon. I'm calling from Tubman Bros.
Let's hear you. How is Tubman Bro this morning?
Tubman Bros Choir.
Okay, let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to let the Ministry of Education to know that the school in Broadview that they call Molosi Justice. Molosi Justice is not going by the Ministry of Education mandate.
Okay. What happened in
Instead
there?
charging correction fee 100 and $60. They contact because I have 2 students there.
Okay.
They contact when to pay the money. They say the graduation fee is $160. I say why? Government say we should pay $100. Then why are you charging $160?
And what
The
do
principal said, in fact, they tell the seller to do the payment all at once. So if they say they will come down, then they will go again. I said, but the government mandate.
Okay.
So I told them, I said, okay, send your saying that for me. The Minister of Education said I'm going to pay $100. And I came with the amount of $200 for my 2 students that I want to get now, that I want to get to pay. They say, okay, but then say you want pay it, we'll put a balloon there, but that I want to say. So I pay the $200 and they put a balloon there.
And all you must
I have
pay.
the receipt.
Like all you must pay. Don't pay anything, and no one will stop your kids from graduating. All right. So let's go to the next one. The minister is taking your note. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
Yeah, I'm G. Peter. I'm calling from the district seat, the 2 Greco County.
Grand Cru County. Very good. How's Grand Cru this morning?
Yeah, the only thing that it brings is too much, people except, seeing reading up and what I feel.
Okay. Let's hear you. How's the school business there?
Yeah, the only thing this government, the past government, will share it with crack on there. What they call Botra, the people were learning under the coconut tree. Botra didn't have school, in your district. So we are appealing to the rescue mission to think about Botra. And secondly, again, the Ministry of Education should put a mechanism in place. Moreover, that Liberia, what I was saying, it is true, it's not true because they are sitting for us. And with the parents. But there are some schools, the 9th grade, 8th grade, support to 4,000. In Greco County, and what on district it happened. In Greco, what people pay 38,000. And in 9,000, 11,000. It's more alternatives. In the 9th grade.
Okay.
So I want to appeal to the ministries to bring a personal mechanism in place. The CEO, the DO, they should work. We all should think about Liberia. We should not think about party. I don't know how you're supposed to be for Liberia to be better. God bless the minister. God bless the minister. Thank you.
All right. Let's take this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
Yeah, my name is Brother Bibo Kore, and I call you this morning for this number 5 in Batala. Batala is where?
Yeah,
Batala, Bon County.
In Bon County. How is Bon County?
Yeah, Batala is okay. Where there is life, there is hope.
Okay, let's hear you.
I want to applaud Liberia for the idea that they are put into place about the Ministry of Education by making every money that will be collected for students, for parents. It should be used in a particular institution. But one recommendation I want to the government is I want for proper maintenance to be put into place by monitoring system.
Okay.
Because if they just leave that money, then they say the school should use it, but the principal question only one. I don't think the school will be improved.
Okay.
1, 2, I want for them to also go to those parent high school where principals are there for more than 20 some years, and when you can see some of those schools, no structural improvement.
Okay.
Let them go there and make sure that they can do swabbing.
Okay, thank you.
And they say that.
Yeah, now people want to call now. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
Ibrahim from calling from Duboro.
Duboro. Let's hear you.
Yeah, I want to tell the minister thank this morning and I want to tell her good morning. My concern has to do with Liberian government, the implementation that it has always been hard for the Liberian government.
Mm-hmm.
They will say things at the end of the day, they will not live by it. For instance, like the prices that they are calling, you will find out like for the government school. When school open, you people are going to have agency that will all extend them. You will tell like the 3,000. That 3,000, you might understand that it will be something like 6,000 because it will tell the student who pay the 3,000 in a government account and the other 3,000 for so and so activity. Like the way we can think fast in corruption and how we're taking far in building this country until the country are gone far off.
Oh, thank you.
The implementation that it can really get the government out of hand. I hope that young people will really do that.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name and where you calling from, please?
This is Sam Kubwe calling from Kakata, Borola Road.
Kakatan. How is Kakatan this morning?
Well, we are doing fine.
Okay, let's hear you.
My dear brother, when you were closer to me, I don't know how to lift you up.
You say what?
I said when you were closer to me, I don't know how to lift you up.
How?
You want to buy?
Because brother, I enjoy you, how you put things in place, the government as a whole.
Okay.
The minister portrait, the everything. Wow. I enjoy the systems of movement. I must admit.
Thank you.
Look, I pray along with you
Amen.
and with the entire government that everyone have one heart, one mind, one soul to look reality and say this government is going to take off from somewhere to somewhere better.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you.
But continue cracking on them. Because when they stop all, the soul that can't kill, they need a hard treatment. Thank you, brother.
Amen. All right, let's do it. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, let's hear your name. Where are you calling from? Yeah.
Please, I've been saying I come from throughout district, but two district. Please, we appeal to the new government rescue
You said
mission. Please,
draw.
all districts in Lexington, please, all districts have high schools. But Betu, the church district don't have high schools. If our children go to Saxton, because they're not on their money, and for a year, they are more rebels they cross to go to Saxton.
Which are the country you calling from?
The children can be on, what they're not supposed to do, they do it because the parents cannot support them.
Now listen, Ava. Which are the country you
I
calling
put
from?
The new government to try and build a high school to get high school.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
The central point is the food. You know, get high school is the central point of draw.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless you.
Now listen. Which are the country you calling from?
I come from Greco Betu. Your district.
Okay, Grand.
Greco.
Okay,
They not high school. All the districts in Greco have high school. Only draw. They have high school. If the children graduate straight from 9th grade, they go straight to Saxton.
Okay,
And
thank you.
far away to go to
Thank you. Let's take this one. Good morning. Your name and where you calling from, please? Good morning. But other person. Good morning. I don't know why people. Yeah, you call and you hold the number for what reason? Nobody knows. You don't want other people to have, access. Okay, let's take two more. Then we'll go to the minister. Minister, wait more. Good morning.
Morning.
Please lower your radio, please.
I'm Roland Wagbaga.
Roland, where are you calling from?
Coward.
Coward. Let's hear you.
Yeah, one of the things I returned from Lofa just a few days ago, one of the things that we are seeing in the county is the DEO and the CEO are those people who telling the people to increase those fees. Visual education need to fire some of those people because they are monitoring the school and they are there. The people putting those fees out when minister is telling them, the minister is telling them not to do it. And they are the eye of the government schools in the various counties and districts. So how are they monitoring when the school is under their control and the fees are going up? Parents crying, students crying, they are there, they know about it.
Do you have
people
proof?
who causing the problem. They're not the school administrator. Those are the people who causing the problem because they can share the fee with them.
Do you have proof?
I have proof. What I'm trying to say is that if you are monitoring the school and you are in the district, if even you are sitting in the district headquarters, then the high school that there is charging the parents or the students 100 plus, 200 plus, 9,000, 20,000. Then what is your monitor arm when students are moving from those places with receipt in their hands?
Okay. All right. Thank you. The deputy minister is here. Okay. Let's take one more minister. Then you come in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, but you holding the line. You have people calling, Your name and where you calling from, please?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
All right, this is Sandro B. Boaga calling you from Tugman, Bomi County.
Okay, let's hear you.
And let me say good morning, Dad. Yema.
Good morning.
And thanks for the information given to our people. And it is useful that we all get into it so that at the end of the day, like rural education will be better for every one of us.
Yeah.
But I have a suggestion for this show.
Yeah.
That is the May, Education May Week.
Education at May Week, yeah.
Okay. And Minister Bladen.
No, not minister here, a director.
Sorry, Director Bladen.
Maybe I'll be minister in the future.
I think so, because you're hard work.
Yeah.
All right. I suggest that the program should be really on all the radio stations in our various counties for the benefit of all administrators, parents, students, and those that want to make use of it, because this program is very educative. And I think at this point, we wish this program be relayed on all the radio stations. We give grant to every one of us so that we can follow what will be happening at the ministry and other administrators who are in the various remote areas. We're able to get information from their radio station in their county so that they will not go up there or do things that will not be certified in ministry. And another issue, you were talking about the issue of the dictator, volunteer teacher recruitment. You gave venue for Monserrado, for other countries within a year. And
no, we say administrative building in a promo, in a jingle. Go to your very administrative buildings, please. I will play again. Listen, yeah? Thank you. Right. Let's now go to the minister. Okay, minister, please address those concerns quickly so we'll play out in one more time.
Let me start with the guy that called from Bombing.
Mm-hmm.
We agree, then this will help the ministry to boost our own standing position when it comes to information dissemination. Yeah. I think he's right. We should contact
the community radio station so that we relay the program.
Right.
Yeah.
So your point is well taken.
Okay.
And the guy that talked about the EOs, yes, our one-time county education officer, and I think he's making the point.
Okay.
Because if you don't monitor, you will not know what is happening.
Yeah.
You can't tell me we gave you the policy, we gave you the academic calendar. We said 3,000, 1,000, 2,000, and so forth. And we also tell you the people should pay $5,000 for graduation.
So let me just come in and let me get. So we're talking about kindergarten, K2, early childhood, 3,005 for the whole year. From first grade to sixth grade, 1,000 LD for the whole year.
Right.
From seventh grade to ninth grade, 2,000 LD for the whole year. From 10th grade to 12th grade, 3,000 LD for the whole year.
Yeah.
Graduation fee in public school, $5,000. Yeah. Graduation fee in private or faith-based institution, not more than 100 United States dollars. That's it.
You as a CEO, you in the country, they gave you deadline for school to open and school to close. You say that through all the 1 month, you will not know what happened in the country. Okay. So the brother is right.
Okay.
In other words, he's not saying that they are connecting with the portal, eat the money. It could be, but my son come from school. You as a CEO or DO go from school to understand how much these children pay. So, and another guy talked about high school in Grand Crew. That new bank coming to all will address the issue.
Okay.
Then, of course, we talk about the Mother Teresa's or still in Broadway. Let me just say this to the public. We got a task force that we have put together.
Okay.
All of the 3 deputy ministers will now visit these schools. In fact, they are giving us, for me, they have given me 5 counties.
So where am I going? I'll still be here.
No, we'll come to you. They gave me 5 counties. Yeah. They gave me some assistant minister.
Okay.
Gave me some directors. They gave me some supervisor.
Okay.
Okay. They develop into region.
Okay.
We are going from county to county, town to town, to every school that registration going or taking place to make sure that they follow the government mandate.
Thank you, Minister. Thank you so much. And let's just give the information quickly. In our various counties to do.
Exclusively, GameSrecords.com.
The Ministry of Education announces the latest digital platform registration for all volunteer teachers throughout the Republic of Liberia. This registration